Hello everyone, it's Retroaction, and welcome to the top 5 toys and top 5 pickups of 2023. Happy New Year's Eve, as it is the 31st of December 2023 at the time of this recording. It's the end of the year, so it's time to decide what are the top 5 toys and top 5 pickups of 2023. So the top 5 toys are the top 5 toys released this year, in my opinion, and the top 5 pickups are toys that released before this, toys that released any year, but were my favourites out of the ones I managed to get this year. So starting with the top 5 toys, number 5. This is the second year in a row of doing this as well, so keeping this tradition going. So yeah, this is the top 5 toys. Number 5 is the Star Wars Microgalaxy Squadron AAT tank, battle tank from Jazzwares. This is the only Microgalaxy Squadron pick for this list. It's just a fantastic vehicle. The turret turns, the barrel goes up and down. Oh, the barrel goes up. We have these cannons that move on the side. And we have the forward driver's cockpit. The only downside being the figure that it came with. I had a quality control issue. where the figure doesn't want to stand up. And it's a shame because it's a Geonosian battle droid, so it's orange. It's different to the one you get in the blind boxes. So it's a shame that I can't really replace it unless I get another one. But other than that, despite that, this is still my favourite vehicle. And this filled in a gap for me because there's a very rare Action Fleet version of this, the Trade Federation tank from 2000, one of the rarest Action Fleet vehicles, and this is filling in that spot in my Action Fleet collection right now. So that's filling in that place in my Action Fleet collection, and it's a great addition to the Microgalaxy Squadron collection. So that's number 5. Number 4 is Transformers Legacy Bombburst. My favourite pretender from Transformers Legacy so far. At the time of this recording, I haven't opened Metal Hawk yet, so he may well be my favourite pretender soon. But for now, it's Bombburst. At the time I got this figure, I don't believe it had been available in UK yet. I believe it had only just come out in UK. It was quite rare. I don't believe it is now. In Demand Toys only had 2 left when I picked this one up. This is the second last one. The robot mode captures the G1 Pretender shell perfectly. It just looks fantastic. I love how this doubles up as a gun in the other mode. And talking of the other mode, it's a great homage to Bombburst's jet mode. It's a well executed pretender. My favourite of the pretenders they've released, and it's a great core class figure. So that's number 5, and number 4 even, Transformers Legacy Bombburst. Okay, number 3, Bionicle 40581 Tahu and Takua. There was a lot of hype at the end of 2022 when it was revealed there could be potentially a Bionicle GWP in 2023, and when it was released, it did not disappoint. This is a fantastic set. I love the howler, everything. It is not, it's system, not construction, but it's an excellent, it's just an excellently done. The execution is fantastic. It's just a great system version of Tahu. I don't have Takua here, I left him in the other room. Right down to the packaging. It was just a fantastic experience. The fact there was a Bionicle set released in 2023 is unbelievable. It's incredible. It was a great way to kick off this year. Again, the packaging was just phenomenal. The set is phenomenal. I just love it. The set looks fantastic. It's a great display piece. It's a great version of Tahu, made out of system parts, not system bricks, not construction. It does work, and I would love to see more done in that style. Obviously, I prefer construction, but this system style is just incredible. And the packaging was a great homage to the original, and it even featured the key visual with the new Tahu pasted in the instructions. Overall, it was just incredible, and that's why Bionicle 40581 Tahu and Takua is at number 3. Number 2 is Transformers Rise of the Beasts Voyager Class Optimus Prime. I loved this even before the Studio Series was revealed, but decided to hold out for that. Unfortunately, when that became extremely elusive, I only saw it once. I went back to my original decision and got this guy, and I got the mainline one instead. I love it. This would do for me as Rise of the Beast. This would do for me as a Rise. This would do as my Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime. I love the head sculpt. I have transformed to the truck mode as well, and I love that too. It's a bit small for a Voyager class figure, but I prefer the Ion Blaster to the small cannon, the ridiculously small cannon the Studio Series one came with. Maybe it's a bit unpainted in areas, but I love it. And it's just such a great figure. And the only downside in truck mode though, yeah, the legs, I think there was a bit more paint on the Studio Series version. And it is definitely small for a Voyager class figure. The joints were quite tight when I transformed it, but that's to be expected for new Transformers. I have transformed to truck mode, like I said, and the only downside in truck mode is you can see the feet at the back. The feet are visible on the back of the truck, but I do like where they store the blaster. And overall, it's a fantastic Optimus Prime figure. My favourite Optimus Prime from this year. Right, so that brings us to number 1. Transformers G1, Transformers Rise of the Beasts Studio Series Battle Trap. Transformers G1. This is just simply a phenomenal figure. The head sculpt is fantastic. It's very accurate to how he appeared in the film. I love this mace weapon. It's quite unique. It's got a freezer attached to him there. The vehicle mode is pretty cool as well, but it doesn't stay together particularly well at the top. But this is just a phenomenal figure. It's such a shame that he didn't do more in the film, but Battle Trap easily takes the top spot this year. He's my favourite Transformer from this year. I had such a great time getting him and transforming him. Well, the transformation was a bit involved, but it just looks phenomenal. So that is the top 5 toys. Now for the top 5 pickups. It was quite hard picking 5 this year. I could have easily picked 10. But I've only gone with top 5 pickups. I've only picked 5 toys, so I narrowed it down to just 5 pickups as well. But there were so many great pickups this year. I could have easily chosen 10. But number 5, I couldn't leave this one off the list, so it had to be number 5. And I've always wanted one of these boxed. It is Transformers G1 original Optimus Prime. It's the gold box reissue from 1991. It's just fantastic. I've always wanted a boxed G1 Optimus Prime, and I love the gold boxes. It's one of the best Transformers ever made. We've got the original artwork there. It's just fantastic. So, one of the best Transformers ever made, and one of the best packaging designs. The battle scene's not as great as 1984's, that's for sure. But other than that, I love it to have a gold box and to be Optimus Prime, and to have it be Optimus Prime. So that is why this is number 5. It's a must-have for any Transformers collection. A G1 Optimus Prime. It's a phenomenal figure. It's one of the best ever made. And the gold box packaging is absolutely fantastic. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful piece. Okay, so that's number 5. Number 4 might come as a surprise. It's the most recent of the picks on this list. It's the Star Wars Revenge of the Sith Micro Machines Mustafar Dual Battle Set. I absolutely love this thing. I couldn't get enough of it on Christmas. This is the one that I was always playing around with, trying to work out the action features and everything. I couldn't get enough of this. I love this Rebel. I love this Blockade Runner mode. I love when it's closed up as the Blockade Runner. It just looks fantastic. Unfortunately, my one is missing the turret piece, which is a shame. I do have the laser cannon. I have the other one of these, but I don't actually have the piece it attaches to, which is a bit of a shame. Other than that, it is fantastic. And when it's opened up, this playset really surprised me. It was much better than I expected. For the longest time, I didn't think much of this playset, but I absolutely love. I love how well it displays as the Blockade Runner. It looks fantastic, and when it's opened up, it's really cool. It's got loads of great action features, and it's more complete than the Kashyyyk Assault Battle Set, which is the other one I have from the Revenge of the Sith Micro Machines line. And I also really love this ship it comes with. I love my obscure Star Wars ships, so I love getting those. So having the Theta class shuttle, the Emperor Palpatine shuttle from Revenge of the Sith, is fantastic. And it's the only time Hasbro's ever made that as a micro machine. It's one of the only toys of it out there as well. So I love getting things like that. And again, it's the most complete one of the Star Wars Revenge of the Sith Micro Machines playsets that I have so far. And I actually prefer it to the one I had before. the Kashyyyk Assault Battle set. This is now my favourite. I just can't get enough of this. So that is why it just looks incredible. It's just fantastic. And that is why that is number 4. Number 3, my favourite of the box G1s I managed to get this year. Transformers G1 6-shot. It's just one of my favourite boxes. One of my favourite box art. This is, yeah, one of my favourite box art from G1. And this is just such a fantastic figure. The Ultimate Transformers Challenge. This is actually the UK version that was available in the 90s. It wasn't available here in 1987. As you can see, it's got the shorter copyright because this is the official Chinese reissue. But this is the version that you could have got a few years after it was supposed to be available here, back in 1987, when it was originally released. It wasn't originally released here in 1987, it was released a bit later. But it's just such a fantastic box, and the figure inside is one of my absolute favourites. So that is why 6-shot is number 3. So, number 2 is one of the hardest toys to find. Number 2 is, well, I couldn't leave this off the list either. Again, I've always wanted this since I found out it existed. It's taken 2 years to get hold of one. All the ones I saw were loose, and the one I ended up with was sealed, which is just absolutely incredible. It's one of my favourite vehicles from this line. Number 2 is the Star Wars Episode 2 Action Fleet Republic Assault Ship. I absolutely love this thing. I think it's such a cool design. I love the Acclamator. It's just such a cool looking Republic. It's such a cool capital ship. I really love. It's got the wedge shaped design. It's just, I just can't get enough of this. I love how this ship looks. And this alongside the Trade Federation landing ship were the 2 Action Fleet vehicles that I have been searching for the most. These were the 2 most sought after Action Fleet vehicles for me since I started collecting the line back in 2021. And I managed to get them both this year, which is just incredible. In fact, that could have been a tie actually. Yeah, well, no, I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, the Republic Assault Ship, just absolutely love. Yeah, why not? Let's make it a tie. Number 2 is the Trade Federation landing ship, and it's the Star Wars Episode 1 Action Fleet Trade Federation landing ship and the Star Wars Episode 2 Action Fleet Republic Assault Ship, because these are the 2 vehicles, the two Action Fleet vehicles I've been looking for the longest. I managed to get them both this year, and I love them both. I'm not sure whether or not to open the Republic Assault Ship yet. This is the final. This is the second to last one I needed from the last wave. I actually have the Republic. I got the Republic gunship back in 2021, which means now I'm only missing the Slave one from the last wave of the episode of the last wave of the Action Fleet line. So I have the final wave except for this one. So I nearly have all 3 now. So that's really cool. I've been wanting to complete this wave because there's only 3 vehicles from 2003. These are the last 3 Action Fleet vehicles, and I'm only missing this one now. But I just love it, and the fact I managed to get a sealed one after 2 years of trying to get hold of loose ones, just amazing. In fact, I finally managed to get this thing. Yes, this has been one of the hardest toys to find for me. It's just incredible that I finally have it. So, there you go. There's a number 2. And finally, number 1 is another surprise. Another toy that another figure I never thought I managed to own. At number 1 is... So, yep, number 1. At number 1 is... Oh, if it wants to stay on. Transformers G1 Overlord. I just can't believe I have this. I couldn't believe it when this arrived. I absolutely love the head sculpt, and even though it's a bit broken, unfortunately, it is a bit broken though, and it is incomplete. This is just a testament to how good this figure is. Even though it's incomplete, everything, it just towers above the rest of the figures, and it's just such an incredible Transformer. It looks amazing. It's phenomenal. It's a phenomenal figure. I do have the Power Masters it comes with, and the car. But that's about it. Let's just stand it up. Okay, it's going to stand up like that, I think. That's the jet. I think the jet's going to attach, isn't it? Alright, we'll leave the jet off then. But it's just a phenomenal figure. It's one of my absolute... It is my favourite Transformer, I think, ever released. It's my favourite Transformer ever released. The jet mode is fantastic. The tank mode is great. It's just one of the coolest looking Transformers that I've ever made. I love the Power Master feature with the you insert the Power Masters into his chest and the weapons come out. That's fantastic. It just, yeah, even though it's incomplete, it just looks amazing with the rest of my collection, and it's unbelievable that I managed to find this incredibly rare figure. So, Transformers G1 Overlord is at number 1. Right, this has been Retroaction with the top 5 toys and top 5 pickups of 2023. Thank you very much for watching. Happy New Year. We'll see you in 2024. And for now, that's it. Bye for now.